Hello there and welcome to a bit of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Part 7. I think we're on 7, or is it 8? Probably 7. Yes, welcome back. So, recently we have, in the previous part, we had boarded the Elizabeth Dane. We've just gone into the house of, is it Alistair Grout? Well, just a guy called Grout. And we are now in the home of a Malkavian Primogen person, a regent. Basically one of the mad lads of the mad lads. And now we're going to find out just what the hell's going on, at least. Oh, that was the plan, except I've gone the wrong fucking way. So yeah, so he hasn't turned up because he doesn't know how to answer his phone, the prick. So now we've got to kick his arse in and find out what's going on. Oh, I will, just as soon as I find my way around this place. I was only here 5 minutes ago. I should know. I think it's this way. Right, okay. So I'm now piss-free. And now I can continue playing. What do I want to go in with? I'm going to go with Potence again. Punching mode! Seeing as they're the last one left, I'll feed on them, make sure I don't frenzy, and I've got plenty of blood for blood healing later because we're going to need that. I feel. Oh god! Oh yeah. I'm about to say apocalypse warning, epilepsy warning. That's the one. Because what? Jesus Christ! That's doing my eyes in. Ah! Get me out of here! No! Nothing in there is worth exploring. Jesus. I don't know if there was any items in there for that. No, that was horrible. You couldn't offer me anything that would make it worth going in there. You son of a bitch. Again. Right, that's something we could spend XP on. Fucking security skill. Sick and tired of using blood buff all the time. Mind is a maze, and mazes inspire minds. In the labyrinth beyond this door, reactions of test subjects to the weirdest environments can be studied easily with vampiric invisibility power in mind. It's called obfuscate, you prick. Even I know that. Bullets and shells. Super velocity. Very nice. I hope I've gone through the right door. Quick save. Press on. Oh, I like that emblem. That's very nice. On the door there. So we didn't get into any topics before. I've got some ones here. World of Warcraft's 8.1 patch has finally released. Although surprisingly, not too much fanfare. Is that even how lighting works? I suppose it is. I don't remember this from before. Oh, fucking hell. Why didn't I consult a guide or some shit? Am I stuck here now? How does that happen? Unless you maybe have it down and then like you paint it and then you put it up after, like you put the blood on afterwards. I don't think obfuscate's going to help you there at all, mate. This seems a lot more normal. Yeah, I'd be crying if I were you, love. I'll tell you what, I'll put you out of your misery. No one should have to be subject to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Well, actually, everyone should. It's the most harm it can do! Oh, this is nice. Oh, I don't want to trail any muck in. Yeah, so... I think this is new, you know. That's bright. And it's beautiful. I don't know what that is there. It can't be natural. Oh, Jesus, it is. It's sunlight. You son of a bitch, and you put the lever there. Do I really want to go outside? Right, presents, and blood heal, and blood buff, and potency, what I wanted. Right, come here. It's the doc from before. And he bleeds like anyone else. Right. Who else wants a certain quantity of this? Pray tell. Possible illusions that bleed and fill my blood meter. I don't fucking know. Right, well I hadn't done that before ever, so that was quite nice. What's in this door? Oh, that looks nice too. What's in this door? Stairs. What's in this door? Well, we previously unlocked that, so let's have a look in here. I like that. I like that a lot. Ah, Jesus. I really cannot fight without potence. Like Viagra for your fists. I can't ever get enough of this combat. It's the one thing I absolutely miss about this game. Ah. Oh, it's alright, it's my power's running out. Well, that's a bit scary-dairy. I don't think there's anything we can actually do here. I think it was just... It's fucking weird, I'm out of there. Right, so yeah, 8.1 anyway, talking about insanity. Yeah, Blizzard has once again failed to communicate with the player base about things like items not working, so people have changed professions. And then, 24 hours later, they have to change the professions again, which has pissed off a lot of people. I mean, it sounds like a great patch on paper. Like it gives island expeditions purpose with items that you should be able to get. It allows you to spend the it allows you to spend on. It allows you to spend the currency that you get from island expeditions. That's quite good. I apologise if I'm shouty, by the way. Sorry, I'm looking around for useful items. Nope, nothing there. Oh well. Again, I don't remember any of this. I swear this is like the new patch stuff. Unless I took a different route. That's just as likely. That's weird. And all of that too. Yeah, so island expeditions now give you currency. That's quite nice. Oh, my kind of night. Who's coming? Oh, Jesus. That scared me inside, but not outside. So, yeah. God, that would have been a good jump scare. If only I weren't too dumb to understand it. Oh, I bet they're on the steps. Oh, no, they're not. Oh God, I don't dare look around now because that's gonna happen. Oh God. Aha. Oh. I thought I was being really fucking clever then as well. Now it's an invisible wall. Oh, well, no, nothing down there. They're probably going to do damage when I walk up to them, aren't they? That's not a door. What the hell? I'm gonna turn around and they're gonna be right behind me, aren't they? I don't want to. I know it's gonna happen, but I don't want to. Oh. You son of a bitch! That was fucking clever. They're gonna be behind me, aren't they? Oh no. Fuck you. Now it's gonna happen.
Wishes and words sprout from the same sea.
I have to admit, it's quite clever. I mean, for some reason, my scarediness is seemingly bipolar. It just... Jump scares don't work the way they're supposed to on me for some strange fucking reason. Now, I think we've been this way. Yes, we have. I don't even remember what the purpose of that room was. We pressed the... Let me just go back, because I can't remember what we did. Did we open a door? My attention spans, I was focusing on island expeditions. That's another reason why 8.1 shit. Because it distracted me from my purpose. Excuse me, I want to use the phone in here, if there is one. Oh, jump scare. Oh no, maybe not. Right, okay. Right. No one on the blower? Great. Can I just go upstairs again? Ask, was there some kind of lever that I pulled? Oh yes, very scary. Kind of cool as well, but... God, I wish I could have just given a really funny reaction. But unfortunately, I'm not good at that shit. Not funny at all. Yeah, so island expeditions finally have a purpose now. You can suspend seafarers' doubloons on items, mounts, reputation items, whatnot. Great. The mission table gives more reputation. That's fantastic. Just have a look in here, just in case. Anything new going on in here? Does the phone ring at all? Now that we've been there.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased.
Ah, right, okay.
None too pleased.
Haha, very clever. So I mean that's all good. Yeah, the mission table gives more experience. I'm gonna kill this guy without using openings. Seemingly makes no difference at all. Well, actually, I suppose what it does is it chucks them around the room. A floppy dolly in a wobbly jelly room. I think I've said that about 7 fucking times already. What's in here? Because it looks nice. Oh, that's nice. Punch the dock. Just in case it gets up and tries to kill my arse. We gather here today. Sun! It ain't pretty, but it's something at the top corner. True? I don't know. Famous doctor dies in accident. Alistair Grouch was found in his burning car as it crashed into Hollywood Hills today. That's not the story I know, but interesting. So hang on, is this Grout then? I don't know. Interesting. Oh, no. Unless that's what caused him to become a vampire. Oh, hang on. The writing's on the wall. Anyway. Oh, well, I suppose it actually is. Okay. Happy here by the master. Once he's nost, loyal servant, the victim of its groom, mistress, fractured. The beginnings of a harrowing madras that I surely will not. Capital I for I. I mean, look, I know you're insane, but come on, get your spelling right. I'm going to punch this pick as well. What's this green stuff got on the balls? That's not paint. Anyway, then we go upstairs now. Save the game. So yeah, so 8.1's the kind of patch that looks great on paper, but it's just. I mean, I'm constantly asking, why wasn't this at the beginning of the game? Okay, I think now we're at. Ah, this is where we wanted to be. Back on track now. Is she spinning around? Like, I was expecting some kind of puzzle here. Oh. Yeah, I was expecting some kind of puzzle. Yeah, 8.1's a great patch on paper, but it's just like it just makes the launch look even less bearable. Like, why wasn't all this shit in the game to begin with? It doesn't really do much with the time gating. I've had a lot of people complaining about artifact power and things like that, and that's changing in February next year. I don't know. There's a new raid. That sounds cool. I must admit, I will say this. It's only been out for 2 days in Europe. I haven't played much of it. And I don't really have the energy to do either. Oh, and that's Grout, by the way. Bringing this back on track. Okay, I pulled out a stake, I think, and something. Any valuables that we can take? Ooh, I wish I could have a cigar. Well, I burned myself and killed myself like I did at that house earlier. Oh, that's a nice painting. Right, okay, no more valuables. Let's save the game and let's get the hell out of here.
By the flames.
Sorry, what was that?
How is that? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
This is a bit disappointing. I must admit, I never heard this guy's dialogue before. But my god, it just when he says it aloud, it just sounds like typical Christian mythology crusader shite, basically.
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeldbach who sent your damned souls to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
This guy reminds me of the Brotherhood from The Darkness 2. And they were fucking terrible antagonists. I mean, I like the idea of a sort of secret order that wants to capture the darkness and use it, and if not use it for holy, righteous indignation, then at least, you know, contain it or something like that. But then you have all this mumbo jumbo here. It's just like it's buzzword soup, you know. Let's reference the righteous fire. Let's reference the number of the beast, because we're fucking clever like that. Right, I'd rather not deal with that guy because he's on fire. Well, I did some damage to him. Okay, right, let's see if we can get out of here without killing ourselves. Which may be easier said than done. As you know, that fire is my weakness. I just set myself on fire by looking at him. Well, thankfully they've got low health, so they're like blast cannons. Or fiery cannons. Or, save again. So yeah, so I believe that guy is part of... Well, actually, I better not spoil it, because I keep getting ahead of myself in these videos, and for that I apologise. But let's just say that we'll get to know him and his organisation better. So yeah, so concluding on my thoughts on World of Warcraft, even though I've repeated them 1,000,001 times already. It's the foundation of a good expansion, but Blizzard have to make a lot more effort to make this expansion good. And bear in mind as well, this company wants to make yearly expansions. and like they can barely make a single good one in, well, I say a single good one in 3 years, but like they struggle to really make it good up until the very end. I mean, like, people laud Legion as like the best expansion the game's ever seen since like Wrath of the Lich King or TBC. But even then, that had its troubles. I better just see Nines Rodriguez, because I've decided I want to side more with the Anarchs if I can, and get an ending with them. But yeah, as much as people say Legion was a great expansion, it had to spend a lot of time getting to the point where it's now highly revered. It's like its biggest problem back then, I think, was like RNG, and I think Mythic difficulty tuning as well, and things like that. I mean, there's a lot of problems with Mythic, but to say Mythic dungeons are quite new to the game, I can't really blame the devs for having such a hard time trying to balance them and whatnot. I keep quick saving like a maniac, but I'm going to do it again. So that's 8.1. Really, I haven't played enough of it to really be qualified on it, but honestly, I just don't have the energy to play WoW. It's like it's too little, too late in a way. Good best damsel if she's seen Nines and all.
Yeah? That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Magic missile casting motherfuckers! What?
Okay, right, I'll do that later. So, haven't seen him. I don't think they are going to reference.
You okay, kid? You seem a little, off. Beg your pardon? I don't know. I don't know what score Nines would have to settle with a Primogen. Come on, this can't be right. This is a total smear job. LaCroix can't meet Nines head on, so this is how he's gonna shank him. LaCroix ain't gonna make friends on the street with these moves. Underhanded shit like that catches up to you. Usually get paid back in creative and painful ways. Stake you with your own femur, that kind of thing. You do what you gotta do.
Righto, okay. But at least they're now aware of this. So let's see where this leads us now. What other news has been going on as well while we're nice and quiet? The Outer Worlds has been announced. I really look forward to this. We were saying earlier that we're going to play, that I wanted to play some Obsidian games, and Obsidian are the guys behind this. Problem. Well, first of all, from what I understand, Microsoft isn't involved, but even then they've been trying to make amends with Xbox, so that's good. Yeah, I think Phil Spencer's been doing great with Xbox recently. But it is being published by, I think, Take-Two, or a division of Take-Two. Take-Two, who I think horribly monetized Grand Theft Auto, and they also like went to town on mods. Oh, I think I've got to talk to Chunk. Sorry, Officer Chunk.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Fat joke. I understand that.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon and guacamole.
Oh god, now it's making me hungry. There you go, I'm always hungry.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him. Grout's dead. What?
Don't you mean pardon?
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out. Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have
doesn't
killed Grout?
God exist in this universe though? So like faith is like real? I mean, I can understand the whole, it's a killing urge thing, but we've already established in this universe that God exists. I mean, assuming, of course, that Cain is real, and the game tries to push this idea that Cain's a myth, but I don't know, I still haven't checked on the lore.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
Tell me, Captain Grammatic, what am I on about?
I'm glad you find this so amusing. I don't. And do you know why? It means...
No! Tell me!
Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the
A
Primogen
blood
Boys.
hunt.
In the meantime, I've come to a
Do you mind
decision
telling me
on the
what a blood
Ankara
hunt
sarcophagus.
is?
And I believe that for the safety
Besides
of the
being like
inhabitants
the
of this
most
city, we need to place
edgy
the
name
sarcophagus
for
under
killing a
Camarilla
vampire.
protection until its contents can be
Or a
confirmed.
bounty, basically.
This also is very important, so I need to call upon your skill once more. The Ankaran sarcophagus was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago. I would like you to bring it back here for safekeeping.
Not this one.
Let me finish. The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours. Yes, of course. Here. I can't have one of my representatives running around ill-equipped for their task. Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill. There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Right, okay, so you've now got to go to the National History Museum, which may take a while. We said that of the Dane, I know, but this place is rather large, there's a lot of potential for fuck-ups as well. So, I would like to spend a bit of experience here, and maybe do some side quests, and then go on to that in the next part. We've got 55 minutes to kill approximately. So, let's have a look at some skills I would like to invest in. Don't really need anything like persuasion. I need things like security though. So let's go for... Now, we could go for... Which one is it here? Perception. It would be wits, wouldn't it? What's more expensive? Wits or stealth? 6 or 8? Right, let's go for security. I'm going to go for security again. Because oh, actually... No, I better not do it. I better go for hacking as well, because that needs to go up. And I could maybe go with increasing my skill in research. Let's go for that. Weird how the music cut off there. So let's see if we can read any of these books. No means no. A Women's Guide to Self-Defense on the college campus. This book raises your brawl skill. Does it? What is it set at now? 3. Let's see if it does. It has! So that saved us a nice bit of time. Although we should have perhaps upgraded Brawl and then gone for that. Although it might say that actually it's useless. That book is useless to you because there is a limit on how far you can go with those. So just reading the quest text very quickly here for Mud Hunt. Right, okay, let's carry on with that then because I want some more experience. Where it was now. See if it was down here. No, it wasn't down here. It was across the road from the bar. I know where. Right. So we're going to do Mud Hunt. We're going to look for someone that this bounty hunter was looking for. We went to the Skyline Apartments previously to them. We listened to the answering machine, and he was told to meet someone. And I think it's even a chance to restore some humanity or the Masquerade. So let's carry on with that. Not that we've got any Masquerade violations, but we are slowly losing our humanity. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I've got plenty of humanity, but I always like to keep it topped up. I think the guy we're looking for is in here. I could do those attacking with my blood pool as well if no one's here. Oh, nice. It's only a criminal violation, we're just going through there. And we'll lose the cops. As long as the Masquerade wasn't violated, that's alright. Yeah, so the Outer Worlds. From what I understand, it's got the developers of some developers of Fallout 2 and New Vegas. New Vegas being my favourite Fallout game, and it's even got some of the guys from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines as well. It's hub based as well, so it'll be nice and small like Vampire, and occasionally there might be a bit of open world. I say open world. I use that term loosely. Probably like less open world than Destiny, but more than this, I would hope.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll. These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out. They was waiting on someone. They're going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up. 1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe. Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
Sounds like a werewolf.
I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
I'm picking my nails, I shouldn't. I can use presence, or I can use my persuasion skill.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
There we are. Not that we had any violations anyway. I'm going to quickly feed on this guy while there's no witnesses. And I shall have a look around. What did this say earlier? Because it caught my attention. Don't press this. I don't know. Right. I could shoot that, or I could. Aha, here we are. I knew there's another way up here. To get. So, I can't remember what it was up here. We needed. Lucky Star Rune Key. Right. So we found the Lucky Star Rune Key. Unfortunately, that's in Hollywood, and we don't get to go there until after we've dealt with our affairs in the museum. So, yeah, so the Outer Worlds, yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm generally pleased about the information. I like who's on it. I like the gameplay I've seen so far. A lot of people are a bit upset with the gameplay and that it doesn't look very... the lip sync isn't very good, the texture quality is poor, frame rate doesn't seem stable. I get the complaints. Hopefully that'll all be fixed by the time it releases. So again, that's in Hollywood. Alright, so we're going to do some more fun with Pestilence, which is back here. So there we go. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. There's lots of different dialogue options. You can play a dumb character, so low intelligence. Unfortunately, that's an option, though. It's like, it's not that it changes all the dialogue if you're low intelligence. It just gives you the option to use the dumb dialogue, which I don't really see the point in. Like, I don't understand the roleplay reason. Why would you choose to be dumb if your character has high intelligence? Beats me.
What? Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Ain't looking too good.
Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna get them. Just get away! Ah, okay. Alls I know is that old Tin Can Bill. He's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying. Well, you can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
Excuse me.
Keep your hands off my stuff.
What else do I like about the Outer Worlds? I like that it's. I like that there's no romance options just yet, because I like to see who the companions are or who the characters are before we start talking about romance.
Who's there?
And even then,
Old Bill can't see too good these days.
I
Is
don't
that
have
you,
much
Benny?
experience with romance
I ain't
options in
got
Obsidian
no booze
games,
tonight,
so
you may as well get the hell
yeah,
out.
I mean, even if it wants to be there, fine. And if people want it there, fine. I'd only bother with it if it gave me achievement points. Otherwise, I'm not really bothered about him included in there.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, miss. Would you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
I'm afraid you're probably not going to live that long.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch.
Does hooch have a tea in it?
For medicinal purposes, you know. Now, I know
Reminds me of what my dad
really
told me
old
about when
Bill,
he went
because
on
I've been
holiday in
telling
Spain.
my
That
friends
because
the
he
house and
likes his gin,
since it happened.
and
People just
when he went to
say that it's
Spain,
the hooch talking
because of the
about
quinine in gin, mosquitoes hated it. So the mosquitoes stayed away from him because of the amount of gin in his system. Meanwhile, they were constantly going after my stepmom, so that was
There's a monster, you
that was
see.
quite interesting.
Monster with his face all twisted and ugly, teeth longer than your finger, and these eyes piss yellow and full of hate. I've never seen eyes like that before.
That's probably why he's
Still
never ill
after
either,
he-
because of the amount of gin he drinks.
Came up through the sewers, he did. Just around the corner there. Don't want to go back to the bad place, friend. Don't let the monster come back and take me there.
So this coughing isn't part of the script, it's actually the voice actor choking because they're poorly unionized and they can't get You can't get a break. They left Elle in there as well. I mean, I can't blame them for not being unionised, because if they say that they're going to unionise, they'll find someone else who can do it. You know, I think publishers are pretty much insured for that. The fact that we have publishers, even. But yeah, I don't know enough about unions and all that stuff to know if it would be a good idea if the game does unionise. Generally, I think it would be, to have a bit of protection. It's not like publishers are in dire need of, you know, of studios to not unionise, whatever. This is a nice big arena. We've got plenty of blood points, I'm going to need them.
On your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker. There's meat galore in my kingdom.
I'm trying to remember who if that's a voice that's familiar. It does sound familiar, but I don't know who it is saying it.
The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss. The terrible mysteries of the ninth circle.
What is this ninth circle? Did I mention this before? That it was like the ninth circle was treachery in hell, in Dante's Inferno, and that Judas Iscariot lives there. Going back to the whole silver bullets thing before. The Brotherhood of
the Ninth Circle. The darkest dawn is almost upon us. Come.
What about the other 8 circles? Is there a 10th circle?
Spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd. They are the weak, sick, hopeless. I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins. Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead.
That is a really Nurglitch name. That's something that Games Workshop came up with.
Maggot-riddled mortal shells. These are the signs, the coming of a new age. Come, join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
See, that'd work if it weren't for the animations and it weren't for the pause. Because I'm just going to leave him embarrassed. I'm just going to stand here and just... So after that over-dramatic thing, I'm just going to wait. Alright, now I'm going to... Oh, what the fuck have I done? No! Piss off, right. Oh, he's using potent spell. 2 can play that game, motherfucker! Ah! Oh, shit. Blood buff, potence again. That's going to take an age to heal up. Right, so now we have this. I am enlightened. Brotherhood Flyer. Ugh! Ew, that's gross. You know what's gross? Sorry, I'm just thinking of. I don't want to nick any material from the George Rockall Schmidt podcast. It's funny as fuck. Yeah. Anyway, so we have now discovered the Brotherhood's plans. They want to spread disease and bile and scorn. Very much like an internet forum, or me on Twitter, which you should follow. And I might as well plug something else as well. Do check out my channel Hex Therapy, where I talk about World of Warcraft and be miserable about it the whole time, even though I pay a subscription. It's like, I mean, I see a lot of these, not drama channels as such, but people who hate Blizzard vehemently. I think I used it correctly then. It's like covering yourself in shit to offend Blizzard with the smell. If you're paying a subscription fee and all you do is criticize them, you can't say, oh well, I'm the exception. I'm, you know, the one. You know, I buy it so you don't have to. It's nonsense. It's bollocks. It's why I've sort of doubted wanting to do reviews. The effectiveness of reviews, because it doesn't matter what I say. Like, if I were to review Fallout 76, it doesn't matter if I review it negatively or poorly. I'm not going to stop anyone from buying it. I don't have that power. It's like that meme, you know, where you've got these people sitting around a couch or a sofa or a settee, and like there's this guy, like these two people are playing it, ignoring this other one, going, "It doesn't have any story. Stop having fun," and things like that. But yeah, it's like I can't stop that. And even then, it's like this whole idea of I buy it so you don't have to is horse shit when everyone in the world is a video game reviewer. Everyone's reviewing it for everyone else.
What's up, sister? You enlightened? I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood. The bishop will see you upstairs.
And it gets a bit annoying. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm any more special than anyone else. But I'm just, I mean, I'm sort of aware of it now. I sort of try to tone down that righteousness, I guess.
Hey, did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see the bishop.
That's a low-res cleavage if I ever saw one.
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs.
To be honest, I am more tempted to. I'm not listening to this shite. I had sympathy for this last before, so
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned.
I mean, I am more tempted to play Fallout 76. It's not really my cup of tea. I know what it is. I mean, I don't expect any more than a week of Fallout 4, and I'll let you decide how.
She said, blood everywhere.
How weak Fallout 4 is.
Saw a few of the summoned.
I say weak. I mean, as an RPG.
To talk to them, but they just stared at her.
I mean, I think it's an alright video game.
Looks, you know.
But as an RPG, I mean, yeah, if I want to switch off my brain and just kill shit and level up quick, I'll play Fallout 4.
Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
And now I think we're going to have to go quick saving galore, because this is going to get unpleasant. Right, so she's nice and numb. Let's go and kick the bishop's bum. Go into third person view. Oh god, oh, why the camera's going mental. I think this is the first time we're seeing zombies. Yeah, they are. Piss off. And they constantly. Oh, fuck. Fuck the hell. Yeah. They're annoying. They constantly respawn. And he's drained half my fucking health! piss off. I don't think there's anything I can do either. God, why did that animation take so long? Right. Quick save down the hatch or down the hole. I don't know. So we're going to meet the Bishop of the Enlightened and hopefully put an end to this madness. Oh, nice! Probably going the wrong way, but I do remember this place takes quite a while to navigate. Of course, I have been wrong before.
Welcome, sister. I see you have been enlightened. Are you searching for something? Do you seek the truth? Well, you have come to the right place, sister. We've got more truth here than we can handle. Yeah.
I like this guy.
Disease. Sister, you've got to open your mind. One man's disease is another man's sanctity. Here among the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle, we have shared these earthly labels. Come, partake of our divine communion. They call me Bishop Vick. Shepherd of the damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, sister? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
When we're done with this guy, this isn't the last of the apocalyptic vibes.
Gehenna, Judgment Day. The apocalypse, oh, again, sister. You are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason, no all-powerful and terrible gods who watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What God watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you? No, sister. There is no God who would tolerate such a thing. And so I've become God. And the diseases I carry to the masses will bring about an end of my own making, until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle. The time for words has come and gone, my sister. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
Save, because this is going to be a tough fight. Avoid the zombies as best I can. Where's Vick gone? Can we see? Let's go nice and weak. got too much ammo, pray tell. Oh. What a pity I couldn't use it on the zombies. As I'm sure we will get an opportunity to do that again in Hollywood. Quite appropriate, really, to do it there of all places as well. You'll see what I mean later. Oh. I was under the impression that I couldn't come back in here. Can I let this lovely lady know that she's free to go? Elevator doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Are the zombies still here by any chance? Or have we rid this place of the evils that stalk the night? It seems as though we have. I don't think there's any treasures in here, so we might as well turn back. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And just check again how much time we have very quickly. Got 25 minutes. Let's clean this up and let's find another quest to do. Oh, can't go through there. Oh well. So yeah, as I say, I'm more tempted to play Fallout 76 because I know what it is. My expectations were never going to be high for it. Like, I knew immediately that when it was going to be like online only, there'd be no NPCs, and etc., etc. I knew it's not going to be all that great. I mean, for those who are having fun, great. I'm glad so many people are having fun with it. I like the stories of roleplay. Like, there's a guy who's role-playing as Preston Garvey and telling people where to go next and what to do. Yeah, I think that's really fun, but I mean, I've seen this with so many games, like Destiny did this as well, The Elder Scrolls Online did it, and eventually it comes to a stop, eventually the novelty wears off. And I think the game will eventually release on Steam. I think that's the only reason why I'm being held back from it. I don't know why I'm running all this. Oh shit, I've gone the wrong fucking way. I've got to report back to Damsel, all the way back here. This is why I need to concentrate. Sorry, I'll just take those off for a second. But yeah, I mean, it looks fun, but my expectations are incredibly low. So maybe I'd enjoy it. I don't know what else is going on. I've not really got much more to say about that. More games are coming out in February of next year. Typical of Ubisoft to release a Far Cry game in February. There's a new Far Cry game. I can't remember what it was called.
Nice night out, huh?
Looks... Honestly, I quite like the art style. I think you can ride a boar in it, or like you get a boar companion. 10 out of 10. Goat. Game of all time. G-O-A-T. I'm sure you figured that out. Anyway,
Measly fuck, you got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lick. You fingered Nines. Said he
I did what? I fingered 9.
I'm willing to believe you were a patsy in all this, but I'll be watching you, kid.
I mean, I know what he means now, but...
Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
Right, anyway.
Seth. You killed all of them? You. So I guess you want me to thank you or something? Damn it. Thanks.
So yeah,
okay?
Far Cry, the new
Cool
Far
for
Cry
now,
game
but
looks
just don't go
okay.
bragging to everybody about it.
I mean, I think the reason why they're going with the style they have is because of Rage 2, which is looking very... I think they call it post-punk. I'm not really sure. But yeah, they've gone for a very colourful palette. It just looks like the typical Far Cry fare. I mean, I won't judge it too harshly because of...
Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Cammy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gotta lack the restraint to keep their mouths shut.
Sorry, I've just completely lost my train of thought. I was reading the text. But yeah, I mean, I won't judge it too harshly until I've actually played it or seen some more gameplay, but do I need to? It's Far Cry post Far Cry 3, or Far Cry 2 for that matter.
I don't know. You seem pretty tight with Nancy Pants up there. Say, you really want to help us out? Stay close to LaCroix. Smooch his ass, play ball. Keep an eye on him for us. You hear anything spicy, you come talk to me. Don't advertise. For all anyone in that tower will know, you're still a worthless, bootlicking, canny do-girl. Check that shit. I don't need another jeans commercial dicking around here with the rest of the pack. You got the in. Hell, you can get close enough to tell what kind of fruity hair conditioner LaCroix's using. That's where we need you, if you're really committed. Cool. With someone on the inside, we should be able to eject his candy ass a whole lot sooner. Keep us conscious, Cammy.
There's another revolution with that. Right, so that's all good. We've got another 20 minutes or so. Just have a quick look here. And there is one more quest we can do, I've just realised. Let's make a start on this one. In fact, we can probably get it done in just under 20 minutes. We're going to deal with someone here who's... Oh, wait, no. Oh, we could pick the quest up. Because we do need something from the Natural History Museum. I'm pretty sure we need to give that to them and they'll be... Sorry, keep doing that. Keep foreshadowing things, or whatever the word is. Just spoiling shit, basically. So... Make a new save game. Keep pressing enter. I was just thinking that don't press enter, it's not going to do it.
Going somewhere.
Of course I fucking did. I have to wonder how Far Cry would look if it weren't for Far Cry 3's antagonist. Like, because I think that's what they keep trying to do. Not keep trying to... They have these ideas. We've got to top the previous efforts to make a damn good antagonist. And they keep... well, in my opinion, failing. I don't remember this one before. I want to look around. What a strange place to park. Reminds me of the Peugeot driver from Top Gear's Ambulance Challenge. Due to unforeseen circumstances. What is that? The fortune teller. I mean, we have seen them there, so yeah. Anyway, let's. This guy isn't going to stop me. Okay. And I don't know if this was here before and the game bugged, but I'm pretty sure it just put me. Yeah, it did. We went on the roof, I think. Strange kind of door. Well, anyway, we're going in the front door apparently. Let's try and have a little workaround. But yeah, this is going to be a bit tough, this one. There's lots of high security. Oh, I forgot to pick up... That's alright, I've got ammunition here. Because I'm going to need a single bullet. It's a good job I have one. Nothing interesting there. A better man would be able to make some kind of commentary. But yeah, I'm probably not going to buy the next Far Cry game, not until long after it's released. What else is coming out? Metro Exodus. Sounds good. Oh yeah, recently the So I think that door's been changed, because I think this is where you'd start. Quickly go into here once the game is saved. There we go. So we've got the museum office key. Now this is the only real safe area where I can start walking around like that. After that I will have to start going sneak mode. And again, avoid a bloodbath. Okay, I think it's safe to walk here. Then when we get onto the main bit, that's when we're going to have to... Ah yeah, this is where we started before. So the guard there. Quick save again. I'll make a proper save here for Brujon. Metro Exodus is coming out in February as well, a week early. The movie has been cancelled because I think it was the screenwriter wanted to make it work in America. Like they wanted the game set in Washington DC, and the writer of the original novels had decided against going ahead with this because they wanted to. I think the quote was Americanize it. And I think they said that would defeat the whole point of the Metro story, basically. It's a shame there won't be a Metro movie, because I'd be very interested in seeing it, although I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fan films out there. Metro is a very, very beloved franchise. Not necessarily my cup of tea. I keep wanting to try and get into it, but I don't know, there's something that keeps pulling me back from it, but... oh well. But yeah, I will give it another chance. Maybe we can do it in a bit of. We'll have to see. I love Gabe, I see. I was trying to understand what that meant then. Okay, so the sarcophagus is here. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Anything interesting here? I don't think that's going to do it, is it? I can't remember what the password was. We'll find out soon enough. I mean, they're pretty much all based on prehistoric creatures' names, I think. That's what I remember anyway. Muslim found missing children. Okay. I didn't realise that was Lost and Found, unless this is Lost and Found. And if this is Lost and Found, that must mean that the keys are here, or they were reported missing. And that they're not just here just yet. Maybe they're in that room there. I know that's a security room, so... Anyway. So, what else is coming out? Anthem! Anthem's another game that's coming out. Can we get in through this window, I wonder? Nope. Anthem is coming out on the 21st of February, which is quite early from what I've seen. I haven't really, and I will admit, I haven't really been looking for Anthem stuff. So I don't know if the lack of footage is because I haven't been looking for it, and there is actually a lot of footage of the game out there, or there really is not much to show, which doesn't fill me with confidence. But there will be an open beta from, I think, the 21st of January to the 23rd, or 23rd to 25th, or 27th to 29th. It's one of those 3-day demo bullshit things. Yeah. Alright, okay, we're going to go down this way. This will take us right towards the sarcophagus. However, security here is quite tight. I've got to be very careful, and I've got 12 minutes to be careful. Have a quick look around. Nothing there. Right. This is where I've really got to exploit the stealth. Those cameras will be the death of me if I'm not careful. So, oh shit. Now, I can disable the cameras, but I need to get past the guard there. I don't think he's seen me. I mean, he's seen something. Ah, shit. Yeah, the cameras, like, they are the bane of my existence. They basically... they don't need someone looking on the monitors to see that someone is arsing about in the museum. They just automatically pinpoint where you are, and the guards will go immediately to where the cameras are facing if there's an enemy in sight. I don't exactly know where I'm going. But let's find out. It'll be a journey for us all. Shit! I probably could actually break open the window. It would make a lot of noise, but I could probably get in there because I wasn't seen. My stomach's growling, telling me to eat something. Got some onion ring crisps next to me. Oh, I've probably got some onion rings in the freezer. I could have those for tea. What the shit? It's just gonna be 12 minutes of me doing this. Ah, that's why. Because the guard was walking through the window, so you just see. Oh, fuck! Yeah, apparently you can see through walls. Save it here and see where we get now. Let's save it here. I'm gonna be careful as shit. See, these guys are as blind as buggery without the cameras. He says.
Someone there? Hey, stop right there.
Touch the guy. I might be able to jump up onto the desk and use the computer.
Huh? Hey, hold it!
I know I'm pushing it. I really do need those cameras off though, so... I mean, maybe I can get him to move out of the room. Right, let's move to the computer.
Huh?
Auspex, that was the ability that increased my hacking skill. I remember now. It was Auspex. Ah, a security book. Excellent. I wonder if I can read it right now. I can't. I need a higher reading skill. I know he just said stop right there, but maybe... Fuck! No! No. No getting around that. We'll go the other way. I really... Nah, I can't take the piss with this. Not a care in the world. Oh, fucking hell! So apparently the cameras can see right all the way down there. Is he gonna see me? I don't know why I'm even bothering. I might as well just reload the save. 6 minutes to get this shit done. Right. I haven't got our specs. I haven't got any abilities like that.
Hey, stop right there.
The only way I'm getting out of that is to cause a bloodbath. I don't know if I can disable the cameras by shooting them. That's the only thing I can think of doing, is to do it like that. Just to run while there's no guards around. Oh, come on, turn, you bitch. Is there anything in here that I can use? I'll take that, thank you. Alright, 2358 is the code. I don't know why I'm saying it aloud, I'll forget anyway, so at least it's in the quest log. Save again, just in case we turn around this corner, and lo and behold, the camera's facing me. Oh, very good. I wonder if I can hide behind the guard. Might be worth trying. That was lucky. Right. Very quickly try and get in through this. Here. Oh shit! Shit! That's alright. Using workroom key. Anything else in here that's interesting? Right, we should be safe. Let's quickly have a look on the terminal. Computer. Maybe not. Maybe not, because I stood up, you see, so he's automatically going to detect me. I'll just shut that door. That might buy me a few seconds. Goodness sake, come on! Right, email. I hate my job as a pastor. So we've already got the code there. Okay. Results. I think this is in regards to the sarcophagus. That guard is acting very strange. Camera's pointing my way. I'll just wait for the guard to stop fannying about, and I might be able to proceed in 2.5 minutes. I would like to try and get this down. I want to keep this to about 1 hour and 5 minutes. Look at that. I've got to escape from that. This is probably going to be a bad idea. I know it's worked before, but let's see if this works. Allow me to explain my thinking while I've got time to do so. Horrible time to quick save. My idea was that they couldn't see me, and therefore... Oh shit, now. That my quick saving antics have fucked me up. Is that because they couldn't see me, I could shoot and not get into any trouble. As long as that door's closed. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Get on with the camera. They're gonna see me, because if they see me, I might need to run the other way. Oh, wonderful. A joy of joys. Okay, so the camera's still pointed that way. I should have done a runner to the security room. The one with the cameras. I might have... Shit, no! I'm going to end this part here, because this is just nonsense now. And I will see where we get in the next part. Alright, that guard's gone. I'm going to save, and then we will reload that save for when we come back to this. I think I will do one more part, because I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This is fantastic. And we will possibly talk about Anthem in the next part. Thank you ever so much for watching. This has been A Bit of Vampire the Masquerade Part 7 or 8. So the next part will be either Part 8 or Part 9. Should be Part 8 though. So again, thanks ever so much for watching. You guys take care now. Ta-ta for now.